Welcome to Jurassic World, a 2015 follow-on from the original Jurassic Park, which came out over 20 years ago. So this movie stars Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, and basically tells the story of the park that is now open and has been functioning for the last 20 or so years. And that's actually 10 years, they say, isn't it? I think it's been functioning for 10 years. Yep. Anyway, and the idea with this film is that kind of people are a little bit bored now. Young kids have kind of got used to the fact that sort of dinosaurs have been around, and they kind of really don't see it as any kind of special thing anymore. They kind of really just look like that's the example that's given, like an elephant. So basically, the brain trust behind the company decided that they want to do some genetic engineering and create bigger, scarier, all new dinosaurs, and they create what they call the Indominus Rex, which is there's a little bit of a conspiracy about what's actually involved in making it and who's behind it and things like that. And as you'd probably expect and see from the trailer, it gets out and causes havoc, and it's up to Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard and a couple of kids to save the day. So, what do you think of Jurassic World?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think it was well done. Obviously, huge budget, but I thought, it was really well done. I think it pretty much played well to the rest of the movies and the bits that are going on in it. I wasn't sure what I was going to think, because obviously from the trailers we see him training the raptors and stuff, and I wasn't really sure what I kind of thought of that bit, but actually I thought that was pretty well done in the movie. Chris Pratt was pretty good. I think he was a very good choice for the role, definitely. I think the idea of the actual proper working theme park was pretty good, and actually if it was real then I would want to go and see it. I think it would be pretty awesome. But yeah, overall I really enjoyed it, actually. Really enjoyed it. I enjoyed
it too, although I do have some issues with it. So for me, I liked seeing the kind of the new dinosaurs, especially the kind of I think I forgot they call it Pleurodon, or the big kind of aquatic one that basically it's that you do. Although it does kind of rely on the old favourites, which is kind of starting to grate a little bit, I have to say. But it was this is a fun movie. I have to say, I enjoyed it a lot more certainly than the second one. I actually didn't mind the third one, believe it or not. Although this is I would say better than the third one still. But it's a fun movie, but it does have some issues. Like I'll go on to in just a second. But I thought Chris Pratt was very good in it. I thought the special effects were very good. I know some people have some issues with the CGI. I didn't.
No, I don't.
I thought the effects were all fine. I would say it's a kind of it gets going fairly quickly and kind of doesn't let up once it starts to get going. So it's got a good pace in it. For me, this is a criticism for me personally, but this is a really dumb movie. This is a really dumb film. I don't think that. I said this point to Paul, and I'll say that to you. So if you can imagine, you stripped away the budget a little bit, but you had exactly the same plot, you had exactly the same scripts, and this happened, and it was a straight-to-DVD movie, and you kind of took the Jurassic Park name away from it, and all the stars and stuff, you would just think this is a really typical B-movie plot. I mean, some of the kind of the silly things that happen, and the kind of the silly ideas. I mean, using the mild spoiler, I guess, they want to kind of use raptors as weapons. They want to and I mean that in itself is just it's such a stupid idea in a way, because just think about the logistics of having to kind of use these things, and how effective are they going to be compared to a bomb, and how unpredictable are they going to be, and how, do you know what I mean, and how, to be honest with you, if you've got a force of another military just sending in why not send lions now then? It just seems stupid to me. And there's a few things in the movie that are just dumb, like Bryce Dallas Howard's character, whose name I'm forgetting, is literally spends the whole time in high heels. I mean, then she's running away from T-Rexes, she's running across grassy plains in high heels and stuff like that. It's just a very dumb film, and some of the things that happened, and some of the kind of, how can I say this without being silly, the allegiances that sort of happen, just a little bit silly, but it's fun and enjoyable, but it's not an intelligent film by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, but then to be fair, it is only a 12A.
No, but that doesn't mean to say it can't be an intelligent film. I mean, I think for example, the first Jurassic Park is an intelligent film. Yeah, but this one isn't.
The second and third one are just crap.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of. We're not talking about it really as a comparison to the other sequels. Although I think it's a more fun film than maybe the other sequels. Mm-hmm. But I would say this is maybe the dumbest out of all of them. Doesn't mean to say it's any less fun, but it is the dumbest, I would say. But like I said, it plays like a B movie. This movie's plot, the characters, the kind of stereotypical. She's the uptight, the uptight woman who kind of learns to loosen up and all that sort of thing. The massive product placement, the way it kind of just holds that shot on the Mercedes and then just kind of pans around. Just that little second, a little bit too long. That Mercedes has obviously paid for that shot. Things like that, and I'll have this Coke and place it here. So there's a lot of product placement.
I've seen worse product placement in other films.
Transformers, but
yes, exactly.
But
product placement all over the place.
And here's a nitpick for you, okay? The younger kid, right? I'm not quite sure how old he is. Probably about 10, 11. They say they haven't seen their auntie for 7 years. How the hell does he even remember the auntie at that point? If it's been 7 years and he's about 11, come on. It is a fun film. But to me, this is a big budget, big movie. So let's give our ratings then. So I'm going to give this movie a 7 out of 10.
I would give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. What did you think of Jurassic World? Leave us a comment and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.